Active listening and real time note taking. Most PAs are bad at this, and the reason isn't talent, it's a broken process. You are either heads down typing and missing words said, or you are recording and creating hours of rework. Today, we are going to solve it with a hybrid method that keeps you present in the room and produce structured notes in under 25 minutes. The note taking problem. There are two broken approaches. Real time notes. You miss key statement, you lose eye contact, your notes end up disorganized and incomplete, or record and transcribe. Hours of rework after the meeting. It feels like surveillance to the stakeholder, and there are real privacy concerns. Neither works at scale. Yet, 90% of BA do one of these two things. There is a third way, and it's better than both. Let's look at the hybrid method. During the interview, write down short bullets only. Mark insights with a star. Capture exact quote inside quotation mark. Stay fully present. Make eye contact. Listen actively. Then immediately after, within 15 minutes, while memory is freshest, use voice dump everything you remember into Claude, and Claude structures it into formal notes. You get the best of both worlds: presence in the room, structured output, no surveillance, no hours of rework. Let's look at the live note template. Print this template and use it for every interview. At the top, put the stakeholder name, role, date, time. Then have 5 sections: opening, process, pain, aspirational, and follow ups needed. Inside each section, just bullets. Use a star to flag insights you don't want to lose. Put exact quotes in quotation marks. The whole point is to minimize cognitive load while you are listening, so the structure does the work for you. Pre-printed templates equals lower stress equals better listening. Now let's look at the voice dump technique. Voice dump is the magic. There are 5 steps involved. Open Claude immediately after the interview ends. Hit voice to text. Speak for 5 to 8 minutes without stopping. Don't edit yourself. Just stream everything you remember. Then paste the transcript into Claude for structuring. Start the dump with, I just interviewed Sarah, VP of Sales at TechCorp. She told me their biggest pain is she mentioned her team uses. When I asked about code to cash, she said, memory is freshest. In the first 15 minutes, use them. Let's look at the interview structure prompt. Now, Claude takes your stream of consciousness and turns it into a professional document. The prompt asks for 7 sections: executive summary, current state, pain point, ranked by emphasis, aspirational, and future state. We tell Claude to use Sarah's language where possible, that authenticity matters, and to mark thin sections with a warning so you know that what to validate. Save this prompt and use it after every section. Let's see it in action also. So if I copy this entire thing, I'll just paste it in Claude and send it. Now, if you see, Claude is asking me to put the raw voice dump. I'll just give a raw voice dump. I met with Sarah, and Sarah said that they're having issue with their CPQ process. Not everyone is using Salesforce. they are using Excel spreadsheet. And also she said that they have trouble with the product catalog. The red flag is that everyone has their own pricing method, which is not good. So I just voice dumped, and now let's see how Claude is going to structure it. Now this is what, based on the template, has put an executive summary that TechCorp has a CPQ process which is broken. Then it says the current state about the product catalog exists in some form but is causing friction. Then Salesforce adoption, not everyone is using Salesforce. Then the pricing process is not standardized. Then these are the pain points: Excel-based quoting, product catalog issue, aspirational, future state, and key codes. Then we have certain open questions which we can ask Sarah. So this is how you can document your interview process. Let's go back to presentation. Multi-interview synthesis prompt. Once you have interviewed 3 or more people, the next prompt becomes incredible value. We give Claude all 3 sets of structured notes and ask, where do they agree? Where do they conflict? What does each prioritize differently? What gaps exist in the picture, and what 3 follow-up questions should be asked in a joint workshop? Verbatim quotes are required when showing conflict so nobody can argue the synthesis. This is the foundation for everything we'll do in the lesson 7. Privacy is very important. Voice dumps are powerful, but they carry risk. Don't dump in public space. Coffee shops are not interview safe. Strip exact customer name before pasting. Replace stakeholder names with roles for sensitive engagement. Don't include exact dollar amount, round them. And most importantly, review the transcript before pasting into Claude. Voice to text often captures more than you realize. Speed never beats compliance. Get this right, and you keep both your client relationship and your job. The following note-taking mistakes needs to be avoided. Capturing everything live instead of key points. You will never get it all anyway. Waiting more than 30 minutes to voice dump, memory degrades fast. Voice dumping in public space is a career risk. Skipping the structuring prompt, you will end up with a chaotic transcript instead of usable notes. Not separating codes from paraphrasing, you will misattribute things later. And generic structuring without TechCorp context, bland output. Avoid all 6, and your notes will be the best on the team. Let's look at the action items. There are 5. Print 5 copies of the live note template, physical paper, not digital. Save the structuring prompt and the multi-interview synthesis prompt to your library. Practice voice dumping after your next call, even an internal one, and time yourself. Dump plus structure under 25 minutes. Once you are done, do it 3 times, it becomes second nature.